Most seniors don't lose their independence because of a disease. They lose it because their core gave out, and they never saw it coming. Today I'm giving you the 3 exercises that change that. Before we get into the exercises, I want to explain something most people get wrong about the core. When most people hear core, they think abs, six-pack muscles, crunches. But your core is much bigger than that. It's the entire group of muscles wrapping around your trunk, your deep abdominals, your lower back, your hips, your pelvis, all of it working together. And here's why this matters specifically for you. Every single movement you make in a day runs through your core. Getting out of bed, standing up from a chair, walking to the kitchen, bending to pick something up. All of it. Research confirms that muscle tissue declines at a rate of 3 to 8% per year after age 30. Your core is not exempt from that. And when the core weakens, balance goes, stability goes, and slowly, independence starts to go with it. But here's the good news, and this is important. The core responds to training at any age. You don't need a gym. You don't need equipment. You just need the right 3 exercises. I call them the independence triangle. And we're going to go through all 3 today, starting with number 3 and working our way up to the most powerful one. Let's get into it. Before we dive in, where are you watching this from and what's your age? Drop it in the comments below. Coming in at number 3 is the bird dog. Now, don't let the name fool you. This is a serious exercise. It's used by physical therapists, by spine specialists, and by trainers who work specifically with older adults. And the reason it made this list is simple. It trains your core and your balance at the same time. Here's what's happening in your body when you do a bird dog. You're on all fours and you're extending one arm and the opposite leg simultaneously. In that moment, your core has to work hard to stop your body from rotating or collapsing. It's called anti-rotation training, and for seniors, it's one of the most protective things you can do for your spine. A 2025 meta-analysis confirmed that core training improves balance performance in older adults. And the bird dog specifically develops the coordination and trunk control that transfers directly to daily life. Things like reaching for something on a high shelf, turning to look behind you, or catching yourself when you trip. Here's how to do it. Start on your hands and knees on a comfortable mat. Your hands should be directly under your shoulders and your knees directly under your hips. Back is flat, not arched, not rounded. Think of a tabletop. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, slowly extend your right arm straight forward while simultaneously extending your left leg straight back. Keep both parallel to the floor. Hold that position for 3 to 5 seconds. You should feel your core tightening to keep you stable. Slowly bring both back to the starting position. Then switch, left arm, right leg. That's 1 full repetition. Aim for 8 to 10 repetitions on each side. Take your time. There is no rush. The biggest mistake I see is people lifting the leg so high, it causes the lower back to arch. Keep the leg level with your hip, not higher. Another common mistake is holding your breath. Breathe steadily throughout. And if getting down to the floor is a challenge, there is a modification. You can do a standing version, holding a chair for support, extending one leg back while you reach the opposite arm forward. Same muscles, same benefit, standing up. Here's what this exercise actually does for your daily life. It builds the coordination between your limbs and your core. That's what catches you when you stumble. That's what keeps you upright when the ground is uneven. That's what lets you reach across your body without losing your balance. The bird dog is your foundation, and it earns its place at number 3. But the next 2 exercises go even deeper. Coming in at number 2, the glute bridge. And I want you to pay close attention here, because this one is more powerful than most people realize. Your glutes, the muscles in your backside, are the largest and most powerful muscles in your body, and they are directly connected to your core. When your glutes are weak, your lower back compensates, and when your lower back is overworking, everything suffers. Your posture, your stability, your ability to get up and down from chairs, stairs, and the floor. Harvard Health identifies the glute bridge as one of the best core exercises for older adults precisely because it activates several muscle groups at once. The glutes, the hamstrings, the lower back, and the deep abdominal stabilizers. It also requires no equipment and is completely safe for most seniors. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back on a mat. Bend your knees and place your feet flat on the floor. about hip width apart. Your arms rest at your sides, palms down. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, press your feet firmly into the floor and slowly lift your hips up until your body forms a straight line from your knees to your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Really feel them working. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds. Slowly lower back down. That's 1 repetition. Aim for 10 to 12 repetitions. Keep the movement slow and controlled. Slow down is just as important as the lift up. The most common mistake is pushing through the lower back instead of the glutes. If your back feels strained, bring your feet slightly closer to your body and focus on squeezing your glutes before you lift. Another mistake is rushing. A fast bridge defeats the purpose. Slow movement means more muscle engagement. If you have knee discomfort, a folded towel under the knees for setup can help. And if lying on the floor is difficult, this exercise can also be done on a firm bed. Here's what the glute bridge gives you in real life: the ability to get up from a chair, the toilet, or the floor without grabbing onto something for support. That single ability is one of the most important markers of independence for seniors. Stronger glutes also mean less lower back pain, better posture when you walk, and more confidence on your feet. This is the exercise that quietly supports everything you do every day. The glute bridge earns number 2. But the exercise coming next, number 1, is the one I consider the most complete core movement a senior can do, and it's probably not what you'd expect. The number 1 core exercise for seniors to stay independent is the dead bug. And I know the name is not exactly inspiring, but stay with me, because this exercise earns the top spot for a very specific reason. The dead bug is the only exercise on this list that trains your core in the exact same pattern your body uses when you walk. Every time you take a step, your right arm swings forward as your left leg steps forward. Your core is responsible for that cross-body coordination. And as we age, that coordination quietly erodes, which is one of the main reasons falls become more likely. The dead bug rebuilds that pattern deliberately, safely, and from the ground up. It targets the deep core muscles, the transverse abdominis, the multifidus, muscles that don't respond to crunches, but are the real foundation of your stability. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back on a mat. Raise both arms straight up toward the ceiling, directly over your shoulders. Bend both knees at 90 degrees and lift your legs so your shins are parallel to the floor. This is your starting position. Press your lower back gently into the mat. Keep it there throughout the entire movement. This is what activates your deep core. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, slowly lower your right arm toward the floor behind your head while simultaneously extending your left leg out straight, lowering it toward the floor without touching it. Hold for 2 seconds at the bottom, then slowly return both to the starting position. Now repeat on the other side. Left arm back, right leg extends. That's 1 full repetition. Start with 5 repetitions on each side. As you get stronger, work up to 8 to 10. The most critical mistake is letting the lower back lift off the floor. The moment your back arches, your deep core switches off. If that happens, shorten the range of motion. Don't lower the leg all the way. Even a small range with the back flat is far more effective than a full range with the back arched. Another common mistake is moving too quickly. The dead bug is a slow, deliberate exercise. 3 seconds down, hold, 3 seconds back. That pace is what makes it work. If raising both legs is too challenging at first, start by only moving the arms while keeping both feet flat on the floor. Build from there. Here is what the dead bug gives you. It trains your nervous system and your core to work together. That's what prevents falls when you're walking on an uneven surface. That's what lets you carry something in one hand while opening a door with the other. That's what keeps you coordinated and confident in the everyday moments that matter. Research published in 2025 confirmed that consistent core training improves trunk control in adults over 60. The dead bug is the most complete version of that training. This is number 1 for a reason. And if you only add 1 exercise from this video to your daily routine, make it this one. So, there you have it, the independence triangle. Number 3, the bird dog, for balance and coordination. Number 2, the glute bridge, for strength and stability. Number 1, the dead bug, for the deep core control that keeps you moving safely every single day. These 3 exercises, done consistently, are what independence looks like after 60. If this video helped you, hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Tell me which exercise you're starting with today. I read every single one. I'll see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.